Hello Austin, my name is Randy White. I'm a realtor in Austin, Texas with eXp Realty, and today we are talking about North Austin, aka Silicon Hills. The nickname Silicon Hills is due to the amazing amount of tech companies that are relocating their campuses out to not just Austin, but specifically North Austin. In this video, we are going to consider North Austin to run along 183 North all the way up to 45. And then we are going to make our way northeast along 45 through Jollyville, drop down to Wells Branch, and head southeast through North Lamar until we hit 290 East. Basically, I am wanting to stay south of the suburb towns Cedar Park, Round Rock, and Pflugerville, which will each have their own videos in the near future. For a long time, North Austin has always been a popular place for families because of the more affordable housing with larger floor plans, the highly acclaimed school districts, and the family-friendly shopping centers that have more parking and bigger restaurants. Let's take a look at the map and see the broad view of what neighborhood options we have inside of North Austin. Let's start over in Northeast Austin. Northeast Austin is going to be a popular area for people that are relocating to Austin for tech work. These neighborhoods are going to put you within just a few miles of most tech campuses, and it also places you only 12 miles from downtown Austin, giving you very good access to all of the fun things that Central Austin has to offer. You also have great highway access, so you have good mobility compared to the rest of Austin, where there are some real congestion issues. And as for prices, they will vary from neighborhood to neighborhood, but for the most part, they stay within the $200,000 to $400,000 range. Some of these neighborhoods have brand new construction, while other neighborhoods date all the way back into the 1950s. Your school districts that you will have access to include Austin ISD, Manor ISD, and Pflugerville ISD. I'm going to switch over to the area of Austin between 35 and Mopac, where there are neighborhoods such as Wells Branch, Schofield Farms, Gracie Woods, and North Lamar. The ages of these communities are in the range of the 1960s through the 1980s, and with the age of these homes, you will find that they have ranch-style floor plans as well as cottages. You're also going to find that the common builders of these homes are David Weekley, Meritage, Newmark, and Wilshire. Common features you will find are two-car garages, large lots with tree-lined streets, and average square footage between 1,500 and 2,500 square feet. Your school district options are going to be Austin ISD or Pflugerville ISD, just depending on how far north you go. The most important detail, though, to recognize about these neighborhoods is that you are going to be neighbors with the domain. This is an incredible perk for you as one, an employee if you work there, 2, as a shopper if you enjoy nice things, and 3, as a homeowner because your home value loves to be next door to popular things. Let's hop over Mopac and check out the stretch of neighborhoods that run along north of 183. These neighborhoods were built when Austin really started to push northward away from the city in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And with this generation of housing came the features of flexible open spaces such as offices and media rooms and game rooms. And with that came a higher average of square footage. So now we're talking more like 2,000 square feet versus 1,500. Some other features that you'll notice about these homes and communities are multi-car garages, well-maintained lots, outdoor living spaces, and an obvious pride of ownership. The home price range will be in the $300,000 to $500,000 range, and your school districts are going to be Austin ISD, or as you make your way north into Round Rock ISD. I am actually going to pull in one more neighborhood that is on the south side of 183 because it matches up so well with the communities that we just got done talking about as far as price range and square footage, and that is Anderson Mill. Anderson Mill is a community that was built in the 70s and 80s, and it has very wonderful walkability as far as their neighborhood schools and the neighborhood parks. On to our last section of neighborhoods, Spicewood and the Great Hills. I have these neighborhoods in their own section because they're kind of fancy. This northwest area of Austin leads into the Great Hill Country of Austin. And so you will often find as you drive through these communities that you get to have wonderful views of the nearby Balcones Canyon Land Preserve. These homes, built in the 1980s and 1990s, are large, with an average size of 3,000 square feet and often much more. They're going to have high-end features such as plantation shutters, vaulted ceilings, hardwood floors, and kitchens with fun things like breakfast bars and wine fridges. The Austin ISD schools are well appointed, and the quality of life is high with a matching price point of $500,000 to $700,000. The last thing I want to point out to you is that although you're not direct neighbors with the Domain, you are just a stone's throw away from the second most popular outdoor shopping center, the Arboretum. Talking about work in North Austin is easy. It's all about that tech life. Let's take another look at our handy map so you can see just how concentrated North Austin is becoming with all of these tech companies. You've got eBay, Flex, Apple, HP, Dell, Samsung, IBM, Amazon, HomeAway, Facebook, Indeed, Oracle, and so many more. Austin's growth has been making national news for several years now, and it is this part of the city that is taking in all of that new business. You will also find great healthcare options and career opportunities within 5 to 8 miles of most homes to places like Cross Creek Hospital, St. David's Women's Center, and Seton Northwest Hospital. Even if you are not a tech company employee, North Austin is a great option to call home because it places you just 15 miles from downtown Austin, all while giving you the suburb perks of a yard, bigger garages, and more square footage. All right, let's move on to our final chapter and talk about playing in North Austin. So although North Austin is comprised of many quiet, peaceful neighborhoods, it is surrounded by excellent shopping, restaurants, and recreational activities. All right, so first up, we got to talk about the two major outdoor lifestyle malls. The Arboretum is home to more than 40 upscale stores and restaurants with wonderful outdoor space for you to either enjoy yard games or sit by the fireplace. Either way, you're enjoying a beautiful day in Austin. And then next up, we have the Domain. The Domain is a multi-purpose office, retail, and residential space that has over 100 luxury and Austin-based retailers spread out over an urban green lawn that has benches, fountains, children playing, and of course, a small stage for the local musicians. You like to be outside? North Austin's got you covered. Over in Northwest Austin, you're going to have incredible access to some natural hikes and springs and green belts for you to be surrounded by nature. Step to the east a little bit, and then you suddenly come across all of these incredible community parks that offer things like ponds, hiking trails, sports courts, picnic areas, and playgrounds. They make them excellent spaces for anybody who wants to get outside throughout the year. And do not worry, East Austin, I did not forget you. You, my friend, have access to the Gustavo Garcia District Park, which is a 20,000 square foot gymnasium that provides programs to all ages and includes things like a basketball court, a rock wall for climbing, a fitness center, a children's room, and a computer room. Whew, we did it. We toured the ever-expanding, super-duper popular North Austin. So what did we learn? We learned that North Austin is great for families that are living their single-family life with their kids, want to have access to good schools, and not be too far from downtown. It's also good for the up-and-coming singles that want to live close to their work and tech, and also have options for entertainment popping up all over. However, I think the best thing about North Austin is its affordability, and I think we covered that in depth today in my video. So that's going to be it for me. My name is Randy White. I'm a realtor in Austin, Texas with eXp Realty. I hope you enjoyed what I shared with you in this video today. Do me a favor and go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you are considering buying or selling in the near future in Austin, Texas, I would love to help you with that. Feel free to contact me on my cell phone or email me at my email address. Those are both listed on my YouTube channel. You should also follow me on my Facebook and Instagram accounts. You can find me at RandyWhiteATX. That's it for me this week, you guys. I will be back next week.